Hi, I'm Sandhi. Today we'll be practicing Surya Namaskar, Sun Salutations. Sun Salutations are a great way to start your day, to bring energy to your morning, but they're also great at any time of the day, anytime you want to add a little extra prana, life force to your day, a little extra heat, bring in the Sun Salutations. Today we will run through the Sun Salutations once, then I will break down each pose just to inform your practice, and then we'll go through the entire series one more time. Let's begin. Standing in Tadasana, mountain pose with your feet together or hip distance apart. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, reach your arms up. Exhale, Ardha Uttanasana, bringing your hands to the floor or to blocks. If you don't have blocks and can't touch the floor, hands to shins. Bend your knees, place your hands flat, walk back. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to straight arm Chaturanga Dandasana and either bend your knees to lower down, touching the ground, or come straight down. Untuck your toes, press into your hands. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog. Tuck your toes back under, press back to downward facing dog, and now walk forward, back to Ardha Uttanasana. Fly your chest forward. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, and now join your hands together at heart center. Release your hands. So the very first pose in Surya Namaskar, Sun Salutations, is Tadasana, mountain pose. Stand with your feet together or hip distance apart. And when you're standing, mountain pose is a strong pose and the foundation is your feet. So you'll press through the mounds of your toes. Press into the entire circumference of your heel. Now, lift your toes up, adjust your toes, and press the toe mounds down. Press your heels down. And as you're doing this, notice the activation in your legs. Maintain that activation, lower your toes, tighten your kneecaps up. And what I mean by that is lift your thigh muscles up or engage the muscles in your thighs. And at the same time that you're lifting up, press back in space. Sometimes people want to stand like this, but press the thighs back. Lift your abdomen, lift your chest, roll your shoulders back and down and reach through your fingers. This is Tadasana. Keep pressing through your feet, tightening your kneecaps up, pressing your thighs back, lifting your whole torso up and drawing your shoulder blades down your back. Now, inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, upward facing arms. As you reach your arms up, maintain the legs that we just did in Tadasana. So you're still pressing down through your feet, lifting your kneecaps up, pressing your thighs back. And as you reach your arms up, can you, any amount, take your upper arms back and reach them back. And as the arms are reaching up, it's not just the hands that are reaching. The hands are meant to pull from your waist all the way up the side body, all the way up through the armpits and lift up. Lower your arms. Ardha Uttanasana, half forward fold. So when we come into half forward fold, we hinge from the tops of the thighs. Stand with your feet hip distance apart. And now come forward, reaching your abdomen, reaching your chest forward, bringing your hands to blocks or the floor or to your legs. In Ardha Uttanasana, still press into your feet. Tighten your kneecaps up. Press your thighs back, the Tadasana legs. But now we have to lift the buttocks up and maintain the concave back action as you press into the blocks or floor and fly your chest forward. Take your shoulders away from your ears. Draw your shoulder blades down your back. Bring your hands to the waist, press into your heels, and come up. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. So the hands of downward facing dog are also important, just as the feet are important in mountain pose, Tadasana. Come onto hands and knees, and when you open up your hands, you're spreading across your hands and pressing the whole hand. You really want to press through this index, knuckle, and thumb area. Place your hands down as you spread your fingers and press, because the hands want to roll out. So press into this index, knuckle, and thumb area. Hands are about shoulder distance apart. Take your shoulders away from your ears. And now, as you've done this, just walk your legs back one at a time. This is your optimal length of your downward facing dog. Now press back. Press into your hands. Draw your shoulder blades down your back. Lift your hips high by pressing into your hands and lengthening through your side body and lifting those hips high. Press your thighs back. Continue to tighten your kneecaps just like we did in mountain pose. Press your shins back and reach through your heels. And now, from Adho Mukha Svanasana, come forward into straight arm Chaturanga Dandasana. So now we're in straight arm plank pose. Reach your heels away. Still tighten your kneecaps up. Press your thighs back. Take your mid buttocks in so the buttocks isn't too high and it's not too low. Compact your hips. Reach your abdomen forward. Reach your chest forward and draw your shoulder blades down your back. To lower down from this, you can either come down onto your knees and extend forward, or from plank, you can take your elbows straight back, shoulders away from your ears, press your thighs up, reach through your heels, and come down. Now we'll come into upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Hands are still pressing, and the legs are still like those of Tadasana. So tighten your kneecaps up. Press your thighs up towards the ceiling. Take your mid buttocks in. Squeeze your hips together. Press your hands into the floor. Take your shoulders away from your ears as you pull up and slide your hips through. As you're here, take your shoulders away from your ears. Cut your shoulder blades down your back. Press your thighs up towards the ceiling. And now tuck your toes under and come back to downward facing dog. Bend your knees, walk forward, bring your hands to your waist, press into your heels and come up. So those are some more detailed actions to bring into your Sun Salutations. And let's go through them one more time together. Stand in Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, reach your arms up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, come forward, Ardha Uttanasana. Bend your knees, walk back. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Press your thighs back, reach your heels down. They don't need to touch, but press. Inhale, come forward, straight arm Chaturanga Dandasana. You can take your knees to the ground or extend forward and lower straight down, but compact your hips, reach your heels away, plug your tailbone in. Bring your feet down, toenails touching the ground. Inhale, press up, peel up, slide your hips through, draw your shoulder blades down, and now tuck your toes under, press back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Keep pressing the floor away to lift your buttocks high. Press your thighs back. Walk forward. Ardha Uttanasana. Hands to the floor or to blocks. Tadasana legs. So press your heels and toe mounds down. Tighten the kneecaps up. Fly your chest forward. Take your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Reach your arms up. Join your feet together. Lower your hands to heart center. breathe in through your nose, out through your nose, and lower your hands back to Tadasana. So these are your sun salutations, Surya Namaskar. Bring them into your day anytime you want extra energy. Namaste.